that we are banking on as KNC in Kisii County. Two major things to finish so that I can let you guys have some more discussions is that we need you to expound and reach out to your relatives, tell them what we stand for. We are talking about a serious governance gap that we want to fill in Kisii County. If you look at all the candidates who have come forth as county leadership, believe you me, that there is a huge joke, if that's the word I can use. It's a huge joke in terms of the candidates and their credentials. But when you look at what we are bringing to the table to offer to the people of Kisii County, we are the best in terms of the business acumenship and governance expertise. I come from a governance perspective. I'm in government for so many years. I've worked in government. I've worked with different partners. I've worked in the civil society groups. My governor has been in the business for quite a long time, right from the smallest one-man show to a huge enterprise. Now, combining this acumenship, business acumenship, and the public governance experts, then I can assure you that we have got all that we want. We have got all that any other county will require. All we require is a little bit of support from yourselves to put in a word for us, to your relatives and friends in the county, and tell them that this is the right team to support. As we move forward, we pray that you be with us also in prayers, support us where you can, so that we can be able to mitigate through this journey. The journey is a bit rough, but we are prepared for it, and we are sure that we shall triumph. Wherever you are, we pray for you as well. Those who managed to come to Kenya before or during the voting time, we welcome you. We will also be there for you when you need us. This time is time for us to work together as a team so that we can remove mediocrity and bring in real leadership that we require in the county. I think with those few remarks, I need to identify myself with this group also and say that I know you guys are going through a lot of hell out there. I know how much you sacrifice. And when you spend a minute or so to talk to us or join us in such kind of discussions, is a huge sacrifice. Thank you so much, guys. And may God bless you in whatever you do. And may God bless you as we move forward in this journey together. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, our deputy governor, for that wonderful remarks. What I want to say before I hand over the program to our chief convener is that Kenya National Congress is the party that won Bomachoge Church parliamentary seat in 2017. It's a party that is known in Bomachoge very well. Our party leader is a man who was a former member of parliament in South Mugrango, and he did an amazing job. And he's a man who keeps his word. Last year, before I left the United States of America, I had talked with him and he promised that he was going to give us the ticket for Kenya National Congress. And as a matter of fact, he has honored his word. And I want, in a very special way, to thank him
Recording in progress.
I'm here today because you were with me yesterday. And because you are with me here today, I'm sure tomorrow is going to be more brighter than it is today. I do not want to be complacent, but I want to assure you, ladies and gentlemen, that we have ticked the boxes. We are beyond where we were last time. I'm doing my very best to ensure that no stone is left unturned as I'm struggling to make sure that we win the Bwomanga Church parliamentary seat this time round. With God on our side, I believe that we will achieve our goal and the many more things that we will set as a team. I want to urge you to continue supporting the cause, and I also want all of you to pay very special attention on what's happening on the ground, because your voice counts a lot. You hold a very special place in the society, and your word of mouth alone to your kinsmen and the contacts in the ground means a lot to our campaign. I will continue banking on your support. Continue praying for us. Thank you so much, and may the good Lord bless you. I hand over the mic to our chief campaigner, Mr. Stanley.
Jamana sana Mheshimiwa for such great remarks, and special thanks to our Deputy Governor, Dr. Ndemo, to brief a bit about what the intentions are in the governance of Gusii Yaito. We, the diaspora team, have a great interest in what is happening back at home. At this time, I'd like, for those of you who have questions, we'll have a question session at the very end, but I'd like to give some guests some opportunities to speak who represent different areas, so that Hon Nyangenya is not just about Abamachoge Boka, but is somebody who reaches across the aisle, across the globe, and he's been able to make those relationships count when it matters the most, which shows Yunga what kind of a leader he is. When we look at him, we don't just look at him as but he has potential of helping Machoge to reach even far and beyond based on the relationships he has built. I say, there you go. This charity begins at home. I'd like to welcome Moyo Minto Dennis Nyamwega, who is the chairman of Machoge here in the Texas state. In the Arusamfio remarks, before I go back to Minnesota, I think I recognize somebody as the president by mistake, but Hulda Omwenga is the president for Mwanyagetinge, Minnesota, so that she can get ready.
Minto tigamba kwa naende wairire bia tigangiriri bageri kubakiranga mbiyamo nas the organizing committee and all the members and all the dignitaries that have joined in. Personally, as the chairman of Machoge here in DFW, where Mheshimiwa Nyangenya, one of the members, I would like to echo my words and say thank you so much, Mheshimiwa, for the sacrifice that you have taken to represent us as the diaspora and as Machoge. As I can retrace back to 2017, where Mheshimiwa went back home to pursue the same dream, and due to the persistence that he has and the resilience that he has, is now time that he has come. As he just said, we are a step ahead than we were 2017. And he learned something in 2017 that he kept on as his marking scheme to see that he can do better this time. And we see at the moment he has done that, and through the support he is going to constituencies never been before. And our hope as the diaspora and as Abu Machoge, we commend him for the good work, and for all the members here and Balibatanya Araweka. Thank you so much for your support and for your prayers as he moves forward, so that in the August we see a different Machoge than we have ever seen, and we move forward. Thank you so much. I yield back to Chairman.
Yamana sana Oyominto Dennis say Ogo represent Yaba Machoge na giving a reason why we believe in Nyangenya. Tigango toenda se Oyominto hold down Mesa Koru Minnesota, and then we can proceed as such. Hold on. I saw her in here. If she is not on mute. All right, I'll go ahead, proceed, and say the different regional representatives, Korua Sevinyoro, Ao, but it is important that we try to be as brief and brilliant as much as possible. Each one of us, if we take 3 minutes, for the rest of the evening, but we believe 1 minute to 2 minutes is plenty to share what you have in mind about Mheshimiwa. So at this time, I'd like Ncha Kere Korwa se Oyominto Moniwarwete, which is Igaria Gokione, Yominto Abel Nyangwara, if you can say something.
Thank you so much, Abantoba Minto, especially the organizers and each and every member that has been represented here tonight. First and foremost, Singiralie Moneno Itonya Sanga Biamono, Aseng Jeli Baga, Anyaro Gagotwa, in Tumuna Abantoba Diaspora, Tunyaro Batuko, Mosuma Goso, como support one of us, Minto Job Nyangenya, Asekero Kerikiabo Machoge, Church constituency. Tangani kabisa nisekoligere leo Minto people have talked much about him. And the Corona Jenko Moligere Liano Mokoyone Mwalimu Saka Muito Yote Bang no Mano Yomoke. I think Karoko Moligere Naboko Rang no Mano within Kagolia se Miaka Nabokera Bega Kelakini Bago Teba and Karawa Sabo Kobona Bokura and Navagak. So I'm very confident in Karoko Ligere as a person, no Montoko Ranga, no Montobuabanto. Montobuateri and Aliabanto, that's why no Nyataranora Obuambo Machoge, we've been able to see what he's been able to do. As our Machoge to already the campaigns he's been doing, Chiamedic also, and the instruments he's been doing. We've seen the way he's been able to mobilize about the diaspora, not only the youths, but also people of all divides. No check out like Mogonazaka Muitwi is of age, but I can tell for sure that Nyangenya can be able to reach him personally. Now, unite which is something that's very important. Iwonga no montora ike abantu bebe goli byonsiamo no montora amanyanga ki mahitaji abantu bae ba Machoge naralia bagambi babeiro emyaka ya etire, but we can tell for sure that they've done their best, but we have a feeling that they haven't done as much as the expectations here abantu chira, I mean, and that's why karuto koli tokoranga as monoyo minto Dr. Ndemata banga. We the diaspora people are economically towards our community. Now into a percentage, we are the great investors. That's why we thought when we looked at Nyangenya, he's been able to connect the people by diaspora bonds. Na calling Kinomogusi, not only in another youth but everybody else. We thought that he is a visionary leader and about but where we supposed to head towards to Manyanga no Morai. So with that in mind, Navatoroche Nyangenya Toisoko Mabwate constituency, we know he needs our support. Talia Soko Kwana Weka, he needs our finances. Esitoko Nyara, any penny towards his campaign. Nabera Abe appreciated to a greater deal. Maoni na anche ire, anytime call him, anytime you call Nyangenya, on your talk of Manyora, you can always call back. Blank Tari and Jartu, Manetali Monto, what the man talk of Mobogambi. I get a answer, man, then I can down Monolina. Mweshimiwa Karoko Nyoranga by Tuesday, August 9th. Kwanyori Robogambi Obo. Like you came the other time or the Tabingana Tema, like into a Tema, Montuana, and Toikera. Get back to people, tell them for sure. With your support, we've been able to cleanse the Keroge Kijab Machoge, and we work together to improve the lives of our people. Kentokende kia muhimu na wanyomu Mheshimiwa Manson Oyongo Taliaiga. I also echo sentiments in it's a great honor from him to identify the potentiality or the potential in Mheshimiwa Job Nyangenya. Kerako morigere ya Carolina Nararo Monto Oraga Ambera Machoge. Ekagara among the very many people ba mwa project akamu identify as one person aligoja konyarekana aete libageljo egia tubegel to arekana we going straight to the ballot. Tiga tinto me lieta lia bande ba teba nga atupangwe lakini yota teba nga unlike the other year 2017 into according to tinto me lieta lio Mheshimiwa Matiang'i akora atumia lakini rende mwaroje kiabe. But this time round, Nyasa no Borolibolio, Minto Chobo, the wisdom with the consultation, the executive and the very many participants, the group way, he was able to listen and all that we wanted was to feature as a baro to no. That one we appreciate that. Manson Oyongo, thank you so much. Onyatari Yaiga, yo mintonde ya madaktari na wako mwayasanga. Abantu ba diaspora wanashukuru sana kwa hiyo. Another thing is that abantu babere bakubori kiameke why not ODM, why not Jubilee, why not UDA? Ose UDA what ground. Yes, we're underground, but for sure we have a direction. We know where we're coming from, we know where we're heading to, and we can smell the victory by Tuesday, August 9th. So lende tigante benga monyako to tuara was ngane kiama, but let us remain assured inga tunaona ushindi by that date. Again, to gyoka to what you Minto Nyangenya, tarutu amubwate siri na era nabakonyora nga obaramire obale mubu na bwata gete bwaito naba machoge. So nto baise gotebanga we want to support him financially maybe. Another thing tuebenga he also needs our support back home. Na beko nyale kana tubwate kura yego chikumwaka chikura wose you will not be able to make it home ekero chikura chiwakwa, but try to reach as many people as you can from wherever you come from. Let them know that tubwate twani ekora gora kurubu machoge yere na other than Mheshimiwa Job Nyangenya. So with a campaign ekero tu ayakolide tema go get as many people as you can, convince them as to why Nyangenya the right person or the right candidate for them. And finally, I think we're balena ndo tebanga no nyali tu tebanga spiritual leader na le spiritual leader, but I can tell for sure nga even te binge kuna bego ko gaya na bya tebanga kero kulye no ne geta bya saburi morandi onda na balo jo tengo ri saburi sato sana ukai sana mana lo tenga tumwe no manene that they trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding. In all ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. Igonga rende ekeratura tanga ni Nyasaye. Asobo kambio botokolikia. We rest assured that keratua mtanganiri will straighten our paths, and at the end of it all will get the victory that we are anticipating. Mwali kapisa yo minto Manson Oyongo muna nate mheshimiwa na bongo tebanga na gambe tubugirango. He did very wonderful. Na endere ndi tigato nyere nere sama sabonga still na lege pia sekero global governorship na batoko mobeke sama sabona koena na ebidinga nere tigato mobwati sia maoni financially. If you can be able to reach him out, that's okay. Again, at the end of it all, more especially to serving at Gomalembo Kenya till the end of the exercise. Thank you so much because of time. Tiganya saya ndago sene chinyo mbache no mwenzi mora atoe ntonyargo atoko le merongo to support rio mitu Hon Nyangenya Bwomanga. Thank you much.
Yamano yo mintu nyangwara mangana maya. Please kiba to kwana tolende chinsa gara na litora nyare kwa banga mabaga. Tigango ngenda so mwarimu Samson machuke korutende. Raf korwa wati we na oyo mintu Isaac boba sinera iga. Rafu ngira na mogambi no ale mega iga mogambi ombasa. We can say a word kogendera. Tigango to enda so yo mintu Samson machuke.
Chairman, Biamona say, Asoko Libaga, Soko Ribaga. I think in Cho a Canadenda and now Bangata Okwana, Igonda, a brief Navata with a cam was saved. The time in Quedan KNC as Biamono, a Soto in a Basi and Shmiwa, Potenera, as a Ekrokia, Conore ticket, a Soko and a Kuruan Rekrokia Macho Church. We have a great task ahead. The rise na betango kwana ngura kwana de na basani abange wana batanga no gadi tumanye so wherever you know, but ntoruko gokumoyo igo ndutaidi toko flat nga kerege ntombi yakere. There is a task, but we have to fight it out. Egere to teme courage as many people nanjye nabo mfire nga asenge njawa bakwa netebare kimayi nago cha nyansa kiali abantu bande bakwa netego nkafiringa na nje na wanda sakwandaka egere to chikora streamline these things egere tore no mweshimiwa wasaide kwenda igo nonye ntolika, but we are trying to reach our people and na ko encourage bari muroro kuru machoke mate abande kuru misesi abande kuru kirase. Those who are here try to reach people at home. Ekiagera abantu na bange bago chakulike keruge keiga igo chikura na bochira jibere chiyoko na chira gero montanis. So we need every kura and the yonsi egero mweshimiwa anyara koba oko ire kero ndobe togo sabera no tramanaya. We are keeping in prayer and we hope through God's guidance, God's presence be with you. Yes, I was sending Biamon.
Biamon sana, yo minto Samuel, ngencho woto sira mangana maya. Tigango to enda so yo minto Isaac gitoi de baganeria korbo basi.
Hello, Wete. Biamon Stanley, German, steering committee umwesimiwa Hon Nyangenya Bwomanga. Thank you so much for affairing yourself this meeting. I can see we have like 51 participants. That is a very great meeting at a time like this. Many people, they have other functions, many other duties they were supposed to go and attend, but they spared this time to come and share together with this team in support of my friend Hon Nyangenya Bwomanga. I want to actually start with by appreciating Ekia Magia KNC through our Deputy Governor, Dr. Alfred Ndemo. Your statements we acknowledge, and we want to assure you this is our candidate. This is our candidate because he has worked with us, we know him, and in the diaspora community, our brother Job Nyangenya Bwomanga has been with the people that I can say is a man of the people. He has been involved in many other things here in the diaspora. He is very consistent as a person, that he has all the qualities you could represent abantu ba diaspora, not only abantu ba Machoge Church. So to begin with, Njeno Mobasi, and I'm part of the team, Mheshimiwa Job Nyangenya Bwomanga. We want to assure Kenyans, more especially Abagusi, our Machoge Church, that you have a candidate that who is overqualified, that other constituencies are looking for. So, my brother, Dr. when you go back to convey this message to the governor, he will get assured that he has a candidate who is joining his political party, a candidate who is more connected, who can be able to alliance with the investors from the diaspora community, in the essence to bring back development in our community. As one of the speakers said, that the diaspora, through the remittance that we give to our country, we need a desk. We need a representation. We have many people who are aspiring to become candidates and who are trying to become members of parliament. But our interest as the diaspora is that we as a community, we need people to represent our interests, more especially when diaspora that we are involved in terms of development, in terms of investment in our country. We need somebody who will work for our interest. So we can see our brother Job Nyangenya Bwomanga as a candidate who can fight for the diaspora people and also who can stand in for the rights of the young people. Igor, in a wholesale, I want to agree with many speakers that you have been speaking in many forums about my brother Job Nyangenya Bwomanga. Is a focal person that who has participated in many functions that we have seen him. Is actually a candidate that we can push to make sure that he has won come August this year. What am I trying to say? I want to appreciate those members who have been supporting Job Nyangenya Bwomanga tirelessly since the beginning of his committees. It has been on since for the last 3 years. And this is the time, brothers and sisters, that we cannot slide behind. Give him a hand. It's only remaining for 3 months. Let us support him. Let us pray for him to make sure that we are represented as a diaspora community back in Machoge churches. Lastly, as our brother Dr. the Deputy Governor Alfred Ndemo said, that they are working underground. They are looking for votes, not the noise. Dr. I believe next time you'll get a chance to give us the governor's statements. Also, no needed. Because in terms you make sense, because the voters the civic education. So we want to give the spirit as a KNC, but make a lot of efforts as their candidates, and hope, because we are there to support them and we are coming home to give them a hand to make sure that they have secured a number of candidates in various positions, be it the MCA, members of parliament, governors, the whole country. Having said that, through the steering committee, my EPO German standing in Caesarea, and other members who are present, I saw my brother Jared Onguso from Houston, my EPO lawyer, Lavano, among others who have joined from Minnesota, from North Carolina, from South Carolina, from New Jersey, who are involved. We want to say that we are together as a community in diaspora, and we are ready to fight, make sure that we are represented in our country. So thank you so much, Mr. Chairman. I can yield my chance, and now we share the Kengia, and then the Demba Kole Kovatebinga. Ngombe intinyenye chiatuma nidama unchara anande ankyo kande mo kulera nga nchogu chabanyene nga nguru chabanyene nkoraki njowe watimbara bia mona sogonte ramwensi in wholesale saba siseni na ande monyare ko gendra komenta kana edinde tumira ne mambi bia mom
Yamana sana yaminto Isaac Kitoi. I don't know wasengo chikogugu MSM yuwa kwana egere manyenga nkimine lakini rende Navagusi, and we appreciate your support to me such I'd like to welcome Moyo Minto Ben so that he can moderate for the next few speakers here. I want to acknowledge Moyo Minto Caston. We see you in the chat room. We will get a chance to speak. I also want to acknowledge Moyo Minto Koru Houston, Moyo Minto Elijah. You all get a chance to speak as we proceed. Further ado, Tigangon Karibisho Yominto Benson Amaya, so that he can be able to help me so that I can catch up water here.
Biamano Yominto Stanley, our chief campaigner. Our Minto Nainche Tiamba Kwani Biamano, Valimota Manyeti Benson Amaya, Inka Tendere, constituency Umeshimio Nyangenya Sakoboli Garovo. Ni otora endo Bwomanga ke mna moligareti akwana bange totigareti korende chinsa na gito asete yo akiko ra guli ba okwana inge nkwana 1 to 2 minutes at most linde tanyale ko wikera bange libageli tigange omugambi Mombasa former chief anye ko leroro so ongera ini okwana bwango. After that Vincent Tongi libagane liao tumanye ko gendera mugambi Mombasa. Mugambi anyo kwa no on mute. Okay, mugambi anyo kuyarigania. Vincent, if you are ready, you can go ahead. Vincent Tongi, are you there?
Allow me a minute. I just joined in. Allow me a minute so I can get myself situated. Then I'll be able to say something kindly.
Okay, no problem. Vincent, you gonna kuyarigania. Chief Mombasa nkwera na mugambi. Mugambi tarawa tayari. Licha Mwebi, are you ready?
Mbuya mono asali baga na ngetigante bana mbuya mono asega ase committee itakora ase na mwakiri twanyarire goikaiga asa marietane ni gonkolo kwera icha nyanga noyo mwebinde nche noyo mwabachobu korwali nyako ibaibenjo asa gotebo maene omwana oyo minto mogosira chobu na isaine unakinira arie kenyore bia bera gokora kuri omwana nande unaikeire bona koborio boraiga nchenda tebe ne shwet ekinare gosaba aba minto na mwakwanire kura uri tangani na kubwana kugandira gochimotwe chindoto chobwabwate na biri akore inare gosaba na togendera okuna marita ngeliga erinde twagishena twambekira kobo murai kekora ebyakorire bikega sama tukayega asokire bose na kuboria roborai nabona aratebeteka giye gisukuru agatabana tiganda atuma na computer chirinke e project iri abwate nengiya lakini akaroto kuri nanga iya chite gochia techitikera ni gwasabana bagandi tubanyore chi computer chiri chibakonya no ina aba minto na barabona babwate obore mawa una bayiro kubasira kubatumira no ine chigurichia no ine chi medical camp echiga chia bekirunkeiga igona batogote bano yo minto na bwato pororo bugane iri na sirwa so bisiri ndanyale gokonya abantu abange nale goteba guchia so yo minto Manson Oyongo na mbuya mona so goitaba komoya eticket yo kubori kurwa seki ama kia KNC erinde banyale kogenda mu aso yo minto Oyongo na bongo tebana na bwato porori borobuya kweterere ga kinire aso kore biasara bya etarakora kurwa serikali lakini onyalire gokonya abantu baye no enere gwekinia akomane chibinta senchererengia mpaka ikigwange ikaikeire ekikiagarire neroro kirina kobo murai na agwekero kubuneke kyobo gabana nachiko kore bintu buya birachiko konya asikiro yomo igoti gatebena egente kiege kweonia ekebekia nyaro gwetari ase timu yega na aba minto basoire noyo minto Manson kobolio bogabana oyo mintari Fred ndemo kobolio bo deputy na job nera kobolio obo MP ntoko tebana ase biri bakwanire gose bagokigokora na mbichiko bamaminja gwetera kero muntu gwerwanereire nare gotebo yo minto job temango naye gokwana na aba minto ga gwaseke nyoro tema gotegerera kabisa na members bagokwana na kubwa monale ngo gucha gusabana ekenge chiko twachinguru toikira abantu baminto tema na ase committee members barukoronka baiche mate tendere toendo gembo mpaka mate misesi erinde gogotara ne committee yege gokwana na ase ground na ubakunyara gotebina ngaitoko genda goki otherwise obora yaba minto babolire baregeti twarorire chinguru kia base banyarire gokora baikire na sobore mabore ese ngencho batunira obis members bawo macho cyacu barore ase bakore na ase batarakora naye no muganiore abantu abange mbabwatobote kwete ngencho gwakwanire na biru gwakorire igo nari gusaba ba minto ba diaspora tunatiga tubwatira nekiga nekingakire into chikire tonyare kwani ngo kiseito Kenya n'abantu ba US bari to organize kwetera job nere ko iroborai na internegendera go to platform nonde nero ratebe na nchimambi ngo chinde kobolia inyare ko mobere roborai ase go nare gusabana ase biri to gendere to gokora tubwaterane na kubwa mona ski family kiri cyeto to tigete Kenya tubatebi na tukeririgo ika baboke mambi baenda bake na bali bandi bataramena ngo kigukwanerwa sigana into togendera ko batebi na oyo to chikoboli chikura chobu Nyangenya nero murai to bwatase bono tutaita toretere change abande batemire lakini ntora bikera sigango totebe chomu erinde tunyara go ikere binde bitigarete nara goteba mbuya mono togendera ko bwatekana chobu mbuya no yo minto Manson no yo minto Alfred Demo mbuya mono asoribaga
Piamono minto Elijah once again kwani kamoranche 1 minute 2 minutes to be maximum Elinda tenyali baga. Dr. Sami Virundu, onye kole tayari, is your chance. After that, Festus Gichava, tayari naye. Tongi, I'll come back to you. Dr. Virundu, onye kole tayari, it's your time. Dr. Virundu, Tokoi wait. Festus Gichava.
Tiga abantu baminto tigangire libageri ko bakwani bwere buya mwensi asimule ende njengo kwana pesa zikichaba autoko constituency ya mwana job yero machoke chache actually from the same ward singara basoti aba kirenga mbuya mono asiga singi ya mogenda to ko support job ase ngakia ganda te campaign ende asitogenda to job buya bwa nga ko tokorera egento ndaba request bali mu manyi to majoge tokore groundwork campaign as much togenda to job ngakia ko tokonya we need to be involved in the campaign on the ground. That is the most important thing. Because in Barabata the job, I think job as much as I market, our relatives, our friends, whose job in before job campaign on your second Abantumbara aware representative judge of your market the job already whose job. So let us do a massive campaign. This time around, I'm very sure a job go iraki rende abami again to kende to went to ya bali on the campaign team bali steering committee. I think logistic mo went to go chige buronge. I think for now kanga job otari every village ko marketing ya tikatom at least to go campaigning at least every day. If we can do a phone call at least every day, a phone call to convert one person, so that motivation to what one day, every day to what contribution to a job. So to another, one day a phone call back home. Remind our parents, our brothers, please convert one person at a job. If we can do that for these 3 months left, job will reach 100%. Mange, with my friends here, I think on your the chance to gamba bakwana lingane limo na George Onsot, please, if you can speak.
The chairman for today, everybody ananjo jangoro kwa anja na ngoro constituency ya Nyangenya Bwomanga chache. I just want to echo again don't bend we are at every Festus yeji kura cha Bwomanga chache and waminto. I just want to appreciate your support, say efforts more support more is me wa Nyangenya. For one time, we got a representation because we diaspora era to represent the constituency on the base. There are the difference. So job Nyangenya, because he's coming from here diaspora, we wanna give him some support. Development for example, there was a problem with communication system, the constituents, Kisimi, For example, ono macho manyete karoko kende banki okanda wakapusongo. Wajo para banking system. At least ni majene bank nero gembe karokobali to bank, but most of you guys say karamu achiro gembo there's no money, there's nothing. Everybody goes to kiss it town. Okay, Ogembo being the sub-county, a banking system somewhere, it's a Mondako and Onyora services here at your song. So if we can get a 5%, which means constituency or render some of those services close of the people, about anybody in the forum, whatever, in working at the local level, what are the services closer, again, take a short time for the bank and our services. Instead of going to kiss him, to go make rainy and tambing and work and school fees, we need some services. To close at the people, muna banking system. And again, the communication system yejipa. Ima etenge para ya sengera, Kenya ibenjo nyamasege negende rekorosu. But the rendera were completed. But at the end of the day, we need somebody who's going to complete it. And there's so many roads. Ne jinjiranjiro robna wana makuli na libiri aliko genda konyoranga aliko lindiri alengo kalibwa e paranere reservate kalibwa. So we need somebody who can do those things. So lenda bantu wa machoke bo chache I encourage you mwakero mheshimiwa Nyangenya kura egere the differences constituents in terms of those things. Mheshimiwa Nyangenya kore forum. I just want to echo my support as well. And I want you to push up when get abantu make sure that abantu kwamanyirengi abantu batageze se constituency. Again, where we are coming from and where we are going. I don't want to talk much because you have to and don't need endo kuyanera igakuru bugetutu ukorokuna Edward Nyakeli nera nata ko comment ase amangana ya job Nyangenya na manyite personally Nyangenya na manyite you want to talk you one word I have micro and the program yamon
Alo, wairire buya naenda.
Yamano.
Yeah, naje tiganda ke opportunity ko wakra ambiamono go find time to give an encouragement to just someone who the job. Job no muromura musana, you know, it takes courage or enter in the political scene. And they get so competitive. I want to just point out a few things here. In the political scene. Asamaria na mwe wangu kwa Edward Nyakeri. Nguru tu wa Masaba in Nyamira County. Number one, logistics. Right from the word go, logistics in terms of strategy, movement, and communication. And all this, you need money to plan. You need money to communicate. And you need money to execute. You need to also finish the much needed energy than how you started.
I think we have a bad connection. Korogana connection ya kwenye kutoka. Tigango kumbranje otuavera que to endo monto mwa maybe can give you time later kera you know.
I think Tigango connection here is very poor. Okay. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, Festus Yokwana. Yes. I think let me emphasize a point Edward Yokwana. Edward is just talking about logistics and about money. All these campaign is all needs money and logistics, all this communication. We need that at the one job was accurate a ticket. This is not like last time. Now we need to do a massive campaign because job about the ticket, he will be the ballot paper. The finishing time, like 1 month to election. That's where all the competitors they are going to is will be my Kenya one you guys to dish money. I think as much we are doing to whatever as conveying our message, what job is going to do. We are marketing job. That's one thing. If people we can make a phone call every day, one person every day for 30 days, for 60 days, we can create a big impact. Now, job what I can use ourselves, our representative to accord the impact here. So when reach that with 3 weeks to election, now job is coming. But the year Arusia Pantobolide, Arusia Bagaka, Valibatariconia, we keep it to Narebe Nama Nyakari no Artabaka, Nakiaku Musoro, Amoire Mrs. Mate, Akekura. So we need all these old people transported to voting centers during the voting elections. Now it means that is people that are and Wakekura, Nakitoko Baretabakekura. Competitive Aristocrat is still competition. Nakito way check that process. So it needs money. Please. Now we are sure job nare ticket team to get over free to support with finance. Thank you so much.
Yamana Sichinkwana. Kisa Jito Mnyanga Tie, Igonda Iri Bagarium, Yombasa Tima Senquera Nete. Are you back?
Hello, no you were there. Hello, no you were there.
Endoko weather.
Okay, Mbiamano. Bono, Mbiamano, Abarigania, ba ase campaign yo, Omwana Shop Nyangenya. Sitangnya sa Marieta, Intenomba Somaiko. Na veiro bogambia sa matuka mange. Paka nkaritaya. Mangana siasa. No na kabiro munya siasa na nyo tera soy de siasa wetera oborai. Siasa sio kitu rahisi. Bunanda atebyo ni job oigwete job na roje karo toko kambe nilia era no mwana onyamba no kurukwa okemwa Fred job knows very well. So siasa muna na tegara yega muna mo kwana the deputy governor kwanire. Unfortunately, oyoling Kobera or Romana Trigu, Yoromo, Omonyene Kiama, Manson Oyongo, no Montocolicia Sama Tambi. Now understand what is politics. Politics, Gante vi Nyangenya, Igera Huito Moyo, Weminke. Ora amabanto okole ebintu biri bitatkeire igera koe tokotogi koko gende geti onjo kobe omuntu gusa ekiagera excitement umuntu akonyora nabona uroje nkuru America to kwana you can have that excitement nero egonjole otebya abantu gento kugwenerete. So politics, you have to be very careful. Very careful. Na igwo mongwana geto kwana nga atupangwingwi. Mate this talk osenkwane abantu abange ntotari konye abantu tunapangwa. The majority inakupanga uwe kitu ambao unataka. The minority may deceive you osire. So lazima tukubaliane kwamba tunapangwa, sio kusema hatupangwingwi. Ukisema hatupangwingwi, sasa hiyo ni kama ni kusema ujui, kwa maana uwezi kuwa wa leader na uwezi kusikia advice ya watu. Unajua kutopangwa, hiyo ndio kusema kile umeamua. Hakuna mtu yoyote atakwambia kitu na ukisikize. Sasa wewe sio kiongozi. So bono sorry yo soy me
to muting oligo kwana koranje kero monda mute yetero kwana
sorry mute yo so ningesema Nyangenya nenda chini upangwi, sio ende chini ate uweze kupangwikwa. Lazima upangwe na watu, lazima usikize maoni ya watu na lio oranyore kikura. And at times, yes, we say politics igebuate obodimo bonge, lakini
You go mute. Somebody muted him. In number 682.
Okay. Namuboli yani mute. Benson motebe yani mute.
Hello? Monyi wede.
Kwa ndake mtu akoigure.
Gokora kana there is somebody who mute.
Okay. I think okay, sorry.
So boro lende asingento kwa na kwanira mange karonde muted. Tigani role na ki kura ni lazima uwe mnyenyekevu zaidi, na at times don't give empty promises. These empty promises na jikiko yelia abantu abange. But what we trust, Nyangenya, you have really tried. Wachire Garianka, Warure Birogo, Warure Amangana medical, you have facilitated in most of medical issues. So, and plus, diaspora community, we really need somebody because we have seen a difference. Into what etafauti anane nonya gwajita koro mwana moke nonya gwajita koro moka tupu na njumbasa igona ika America nkanyora na unchukiri kere genton korora Kenya bono koranga we are not getting the right services. So as you one of our diaspora person into my thing there are so many things we are changing in the Bomachoge church and in Wusi and in our Kenyan government. As you can see, Alfred Mutua, because he has been in America, Ukampani, ama Machakos County, being a governor, to Konyara compare with all other governors, Kenya. He has really shown what people are supposed to get. Now, we shall have the same faith. You are going to work for us, and you are going to change Bomachoge, and at the same time, you can set a difference in most of our constituencies in our republic. Tata job please work hard. Don't be discouraged. Since we are 17 wachire gocha in January kana and the one kera bete kunyari kana to kumoyo sio lazima unoki mlango mara moja na upewe. Unaweza noki mlango hata mara tatu. Wale wengine wananoki mlango mara moja na kuingia, ndio naona saa ingine wanakataliwa. Ate is not giving the services because he doesn't know nothing. So, tokwa moyo onye toko nyora. One day, God is there. Nyasai na manyite. Ediyomo agenda atebe, Mary. Abantu baminto ba diaspora. We really need to change our country. We need to change our villages. We really need to do a lot to our people back at home. Let us unite and we make the difference in our country. Now, you are in a steering route to change our country. So, in Timora, you are supporting Nyangenya. There are so other many things. We are complaining about the Kisi hospital. Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, now Buyamano.
Asante.
Buyamano.
Okay. Custom nyama. Buyamano age mugambi buyamano. Aseje ngori yako semia. Buyamano. Isango tumnyagijire abakwari mnatwate abarende 1 minute please. If you can limit your speech to that. Custom nyama alionya koro arafu musubati oda moronge ubwatie tumaye kogendera kinzangu tumnyagikire Gaston Nyamari kora nje kona rainine ya
ale Gaston Nyamari Nangani machoge lakini nenda tukora bakone bantu betu bali mat anje meeting mbiya moro moro boyo moro is okay. To my point about what things my dimensions is different. What pressing or not pressing, tell my line of what Nyangenya Bwomanga, one of the speaker who Nyangenya Bwomanga already. We want to go to another correct at this point. It was yesterday, and I want to celebrate. Like you, dear, I got the elections yesterday, or even up today this morning. Well, no, what I expected to go to meeting, nobody, the member of and open secretary taking notes when someone thought I was speaking. I do please know my mother, know my dad. I don't care about that. From here forward. Bao miti timbali ngega, upa nambali ngera ino fu. Adros nera inia nera ibaro pinga no yonde. Nya tuaro that. A strategy I've been waiting. Nobody has spoken even a strategy. It's one person not to speak a strategy. From here. Kaya tuaro youth yesterday and today. Nobody talking. What on Togi Trigon at this point. Chairman, Kole studio, secretary of the studio, organizing secretary of the studio, and the fraternity of the think tank of the campaign on the ground. Dr. Alfred in the Makwana area. I've been following, taking my notes. I will try to shorten it. Some of us thought that we on the outside the and the ground. Nyangenya Bwomanga kuru UDA competitor ya ino ababande asio ntoma edena ki ketore one brother one sister ebintu chiko work out yonga omontole e competitor omo wasimio e competitor kuru UDA usata basically the kwanza Kenya whatever they call it. What my opinion, if guys want to get these stories, nobody is interested in these stories. They're talking in the political arena. That's why I wanted there's some questions. Can I roll around at this point? I assume so. And as yesterday and the quarter back, a cure one Omonto yere for UDA. I'm speaking whether Namagana there was Rakasi Wona that Evinza, no Warrior and I, Ruta organized Washington. Even the name of Vito Canyon Mondana key, at all wait. Mbara throat by wait. Munang and the man make it. What's story? More than the motor bake 2 hours, but where the sun and to my colleague. It has null and void at this injury time. We have 2 months. I campaign team a drawing board. Mwaro you doing a yesterday. Oyo, strength yang a year, Nakito Umbanto Bale Balibao strategy, I talk on close to him.
I think that's a very good way of thinking. Strategy.
Yeah, 10 years, 50 years, nobody cares at this point. If one Akinaba Sababa more convenient meeting, more than convenient meeting, and that's what I'm going to quick seat. I can offer 2, 3, 4
Tony.
Neka,
First, we some of us we are in UDA, but when we come when somebody we are political interest, job. So we are here for a job to the elementary seat of my church. Some of us who have stopped our political interest of supporting UDA, that we are able to support the job. If you have an strategy, let's deploy here. Let's correct it. If there's a mess, let's correct it and move forward. Thank you.
So that you are also different from Amara Kwande, you're only complaining. Tell us what you can do better.
One, I'm saying the complaint. I'm saying the complaint. One complaint, from what you were saying, and I didn't know what the complaint was. I've been reading.
I think Ben is trying to speak and is on mute. For those of us who are speaking, please let's follow the decorum and respect the rest of the audience, please. Ben, if you can take over, please.
If you can summarize, you have 30 seconds to summarize. Koranji. Gaston, are you still there? We lost him. Igangengeo musubati Roda Moronge, Arabu Mwalimu Charles Nyambukobwati. Roda, if you are there. Roda Moronge, are you there? Korogana tali tayari Mwalimu Charles Nyambuka.
Haya, ninde tayari.
Karibu Roda.
Mbuyamole.
Nyadowa Grisiko.
Ya mwako mongina isiko nende ngoko barugera.
Karibu.
Gaki. I'm so happy and so grateful to join you in this meeting. Njeli etaro dankoro kwanje no monyali bali nyobo mobe akaroka. Bwanere nyaki bobasi. Ono ngo kwana kurmene sota gaiga. Buna road the family messenger. So I'm so happy for Nyangenya umanyete no akinera agame na sote kanisa ya KCC igakondoka mama na muruka my son. I'm so excited una nanyo walete tikiti yogo fare yoko genda busio mpaka omutienyo wechikura August 9th. Ebisio bya nego cyase Nyangenya ni moro cyabuna akalega yali ground mwai wete batiguna chikura tali nchembu ata chikura chikara ali grassroots na chikura chigo toka koru ase nararire Nyangenya weta ali kase chikura chire abantu bamumanyire naende tutete kumayanga Nyangenya no mondo ko represent diaspora twins no tuli koko genda guchialinka abantu tuwaboire ko invest because moro chobo mamuna bwa kongire asenge ncho abantu bako batax eganto ka obege tororo kwa batax n'abantu bali obege temena baro baba tax ofie tie yengo to kolere ngo to discourage muna abantu ba diaspora andende nale ko tebi umwana w'Nyangenya nyasa God this time is the right time genda no bosibori bwa nyasai it doesn't matter ncha makure andende ka bali mo compete tigato tware save comes fast abantu to kore chikura chomare uyaigo naende ko genda punga ni maite ko gendore aba sae babande bairi rororo motige ko compromise yani stand firm nganki inki chire tororo and inki ko kora to compromise ne system no mari abantu morocho bora buna bora America ga morocho bune bintu bigo koruna rora abantu bande baire chibese bakorerese chikoti chiabo ngaligeri busenga ina rora nkaro mondo agachete kabisa ko kagangwa White House ngo chikolire limoina mbora ngaya yarende kwirete chibese mutare kobeka White House mbomo fwano yonsi ase bana Nyangenya I wish you the best nama sabongo kwa God is time is the right thing my son Biamono, I'm so happy for you.
Biamono Moswati Roda, family message. Take over.
Yes. No.
Charles Nyambuka. Mwami Charles ngaikuwa nana.
Nara kwa mo mute. Ga mute kwa.
Onye talita yale Vincent Tong I think you still there? Tuwako taliba kale kwa tayari. Are you ready now?
Yeah. Hello.
Mwalimu.
Na bongo nya gustura ko kore kwende kage tenga mwante garete bano tika na chen kwa na bakwa ndi bwere bia.
Biamono.
Ikeno kemwa igo torega iga because of uyo minto twanjete job nyanga na nde biranga Jones kero montaku bire bia, and that's why everybody is invited here. And I want to thank you this time torega iga nyanga jeta kanok kereta nyare kan ta kaira na maiga ke nande one ko la second time boniga tinta geti at this point is done that any keranga likende yoko unless we are planning to be defeated. If we do it well, we will make it nande one room for defeat because this is our time. Bono expectation ne nyinge nande na botra matebi bindao chikokora nande na botre nyinge including connection with Sanchez and cooperative Ogembo and everything, you know, that tells us we have expectations possible beyond us. But those are the steps and talk one idea to put forward. Competition and we are not going to sing again, but at the same time we are up to the task, and I'm sure if we all come together, it will be okay. I'm coming up with one strategy so that I save time. Yeah, I'm wishing in Yarikana. Una Torega Gavan about Machoga Church. And don't you Machoga Church, and we have Machoga Church, whatever. If we can come up, I can give myself a target with some 20 families. In the Shuang and enter a wagon together. Naya so kurwa. Also telling you are going to talk with at least 20 families. To check it out today. A week we never check with those families so that to convince why we need leadership here. I think that will be a very practical way of going to the ground. But we have not given ourselves targets in regions. When I say 20 families, we can of the same opinion. We can share family because so I know so we can convince about hello? Okay, so now when I recording a strategy in general whatever because I want the idea Chile, but for now let us come up with the region. We can even subdivide them. Tell us which families you can talk with every part of Machoga Church, and that will be a way of going to the ground and actually interacting with our people and really selling Nyangenya a ground. Thank you, Biamono.
Biamono Mwalimu. I'll hand over to our chief campaigner, Elder Stanley, and then I want to kwana na kongoma kwani hiyo mwalimu atebire as a winning formula kiagera mwegwa they gonna concentrate based on polling stations. I think na bodocha ko organize story of those polling stations, which families are from those areas. I think those organized in that way, it will be sure way of winning the election. Elder Stanley, back to you.
Yamanasano Mauricia Amaya for leading us through that session. A lot has been shared, a lot of recommendations have been shared, and I'm sure Mama Ishmewa was taking notes on what he can be able to take. But one thing that stood out is Kero Montolegaiga in the diaspora has a family which is looking up for great leadership.